Hey, what's going on YouTube? Gary here, gzduel, here to bring you guys a deck profile of my Samurai Turbo deck. And the reason why I'm calling it Samurai Turbo is because it's super fast, it's supposed to be super consistent, and it plays differently than most other 6 Samurai decks. As you guys may know, if you guys face Samurais or like play against Samurais or play Samurais yourself, you guys know that the Samurai's first turn is like the most important turn. On that first turn, if you can get Shien, you can lock down your opponent. You can get an Naturia Beast, you'll lock down your opponent as well. Also, if you just like go for first turn Shockmaster, Shock Lock, that is also possible. So you first turn, you get most of your advantage, and this deck is supposed to be totally about that first turn. So if you decide to go first, you're gonna have like a 90% chance of winning because you know, there are a lot of draw cards like the 6 Samurai United, and also the Upstart Goblins that get into your stuff, and you have the reinforcement of the army and the 3 smoke signals to search for any samurai you need to get your combo. You have the, you know, dojo, you have the asceticism to get into your Shien with special summoning, and then afterwards you just set the back row. So you set Vanity's Emptiness, and you set Fiendish Chain, and hopefully like your opponent doesn't have anything in response, and you would probably just win from there. Yeah, so this deck is all about getting that first turn setup to be as impenetrable, the defense as impenetrable as possible, so that your opponent just can't do anything at all. So in order to do that, we have a deck of 1 Zanji, 3 Kizan, 1 Inishi, 1 Spirit, 2 Elder, 2 Kageki, and 3 Kagemusha. For the spells, we have Reinforcement of the Army, 3 Smoke Signal, 3 Upstart Goblin, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 Asceticism, 1 Gates of the 6 Samurai, Gateway of the 6 Samurai, sorry, and 2 Dojo, and 3 6 Samurai United. For the traps, we have 2 Bottomless, 1 Starlight Road, 2 Vanity's Emptiness, which is awesome, and 3 Fiendish Chain, and the 2 Solemn, the Solemn Judgment and the Solemn Warning. For the extra deck, we have the Stardust, we have Barkion, we have Shien, Beast, Catastor. For the Exceeds, we have Pearl, Shadow of the 6 Samurai, Shockmaster, Blade Armor Ninja, Black Strip of Corn, Excalibur, Diamond Direwolf, Maestro, Gaga Cowboy, and for the rank 3 Exceed, we have the one and only Zen mains. For the side deck, we have 2 Maxi, 2 Effect Veiler, and 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. So the reason why I play these is game 2, if your opponent's trying to go first, because game 1, hopefully you'll win because you'll win the dice roll and you're going to go first. Yeah. Okay, if that happens, then game 2, you might want to side in the MST for your opponent who's running a heavy back row deck. Or if your opponent's into special summoning, then you side in Max C and Veilers as well if they use effects. And so it's really good for game 2. For the game 1, you're just going for the first turn Shien as much as possible. And after that, we have support cards for Shien. We have 2 the Strongest Shield, the 3 safe zones onto Shien, and 3 Soul Drain, so that no effects can activate in the Banished Zone or in the Graveyard. So let me just talk about why I love this deck. This deck is awesome because if you go first, you have a really good chance of winning. Your Upstart Goblins basically make the deck a 37 card deck. Your Rhoda and the 3 Smoke Signals allows you to search for whatever level 3 or 2 6 Samurai monster you need. And the fact that I do something that's different from most Samurai players is I play 3 Asceticism as well as 2 Dojos. Dojo is amazing. For the longest time, I decided to select Dojo over 6 Samurai Asceticism, and then it's basically a choice for normal 6 Samurai players. You either play the Dojo version or you play the Asceticism version. And I said to myself, hey, how about I run both? Because if you draw into Dojo, you can still go combo off and get into your Shien and get into your Spirit of the 6 Samurai and all that shenanigans. And if you draw into Asceticism, and if you have like Kizans and stuff, you can still go off, you can still add support for the Shien, that's all good and stuff. And plus, if you run Dojo, if you have like a gate, it can stack up Bushido counters, and it's awesome because you can just abuse the hell out of Gateway, and it's all nice and awesome because after the first turn, ideally you will be able to set things into, draw into things like Fiendish Chains, draw into things like Vanity's Emptiness and like Starlight Road, and hopefully you can just win off from there because you flip the Vanity's Emptiness when your opponent's about to special summon, and then afterwards you just beat them down with your samurai monsters. You just summon a Kizan, normal summon a Kizan every turn, and support your Shien, use your Shien to negate Heavy Storm or back row hate like that, and just keep attacking and attacking. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. The strongest shield is a thing I've already talked about. The safe zone is just like a no-brainer, and I guess that's it. I hope you guys really like this deck profile. I've been playing with it. It's pretty awesome, and if you guys decide to try it out, give me some feedback. Tell me if you guys can improve this in the comments down below. And this is Gary, gzduels, signing out.